Today, we are not looking to be physically healed through our faith in Jesus.
How sad that is, Mr. Sanderson, that you would hide this evidence from the Jehovah's Witnesses. Shame on you. Just because you hate Jesus doesn't mean they have to hate Jesus. Not only are there literally hundreds and hundreds of video testimonies that can be found on the internet, but your own Bible testifies to this fact, that yes, you can be healed physically or mentally through faith in Jesus. That is a fact. Here are a few scriptural examples. James chapter 5, verses 14 and 15. Is there anyone sick among you? Let him call the elders of the congregation to him, and let them pray over him, applying oil to him in the name of the Lord. Not that silly J word. Verse 15. And the prayer of the faith will make the sick one well, and the Lord, not J word, will raise him up. Also, if he has committed sins, he will be forgiven. Matthew chapter 9, verses 22. Jesus turned around and noticing her said, Take courage, daughter, your faith has made you well. And from that hour, the woman was made well. Keywords, your faith has made you well. Mark chapter 10, verses 52. And Jesus said to him, Go. Mr. Sanderson, pay attention. Your faith has made you well. And immediately he recovered his sight and he began to follow him on the road. These are just a few scriptural examples. You can find plenty more, but I want to point out the fact that Mr. Sanderson smirks when he says this one part.
Looking to be physically healed through our faith in Jesus. Be physically healed through our faith in Jesus.
What's funny about that? What is funny? As much as you have been in the Bible, Mr. Sanderson, you of all people should know that your faith in Jesus, not that other J word, Jehovah, the eyeball, your faith in Jesus can heal physically and mentally. What's so funny about that? Besides the fact that you're a Jesus-hating scumbag. I know this is something that Jehovah's Witnesses would just have a hard time absorbing, but yes, the Watchtower Society and most of Bethel literally hate Jesus. Here's a few examples. Besides the fact that Jesus in their Jesus video was the only one to be baptized without a shirt on, Jesus would totally have not have weighed that much, and they just wanted Jesus to be sexualized, and the fact that all the other men that were baptized in this silly, terrible acting job of a video about Jesus, they were all fully clothed except for Jesus himself. And here's a few other examples. Here they got Jesus with just like a little bit of blood trickling down his arm. Here they got Jesus as a pasty pale white Jew in a diaper. Here they got Jesus with a few scratches across his body and a little bit of blood dribbling down his forehead. Which, by the way, this is how I look when I'm done landscaping my yard. Well, my yard's actually 10 acres, but that's how I look when I'm done. Jesus went through way worse than that. Way worse. And where is his crown of thorns? Here they got the nails going through Jesus' wrists instead of his hands. Here they got Jesus with a little drop of blood. A single little drop of blood. I mean, that's just amazing. Here they got Jesus with no blood at all and in a diaper. And once again, in a diaper. And in this one, they got Jesus looking like a pasty, pale, white Jew that is really sad over a little bit of blood or boo-boo that he has. Jehovah's Witnesses, Jesus literally had his flesh ripped from his bones for you. Literally. I mean, he would have been completely unrecognizable with the amount of blood. You people at the Watchtower making this artwork, making these Jesus videos, you have made the wrong choice. You have absolutely made the wrong choice, the wrong oath to the eyeball. My God has two eyes. Absolute scum of the earth is what you are. The stone that the builders rejected. Jehovah's Witnesses, please find and turn to Jesus ASAP. We are literally running out of time. Jehovah's Witnesses, there are thousands of other JWs that are leaving that religious cult every single day. Thousands. They're leaving in droves. Their testimonies are all over the internet. Jesus is calling us home. Please get out of there. You owe it to yourself. Do your own research. Go to the library. Find something neutral that has no bias. And you will see the real truth. Just as Jesus said, I am the truth. Thanks for watching.